How'd the ladies react to that kind of element in practice today?
Well, we kind of have done that periodically throughout the year. I mean, it's interesting, but I told the group that it sort of feels like a full circle moment because of our preparation in our first game of the year. We knew that it was Education Day at Texas A&M, and they had about 5,000 screaming kids, so it feels like a full circle moment as far as, obviously we hope this is not our last game and we're not planning on it being, but it kind of felt that way as far as this is how we started and here we are again.
Is that an underrated element at times, kind of battling that?
I think so. For sure. I feel like that's why the Convo is such a hard place to play, is that we've built a fan base and we've made it loud, we've made it exciting, and I think that home crowds usually feed off of that, and every now and then you have trouble relaying something, so I think it was good for them to practice with that today.
What kind of pep have you seen in the step after the last week or so today?
It was better today. I will say it was a challenge. Obviously the spring break that they were on when we came back from Fort Worth, and disappointed for sure, but I think that they regrouped and looked pretty good today.
You were saying yesterday that beyond the disappointment, we can dwell on that, but let's be blessed about this opportunity. And this is the next step here. So how big of a step is this, Coach, for your program getting into this tournament?
Well, I think it's huge. And, I think obviously, there's a negative side to losing in the first round, but you can't discount a conference championship. And I personally think that the body of work should have spoken for itself anyway. A little bit of time to reflect. Just the fact that 4 years into this, we are two years in a row in postseason is, again, I've used the word remarkable several times this year, and it truly is. And for us we felt like it was a big step to go to the NIT last year, and we've taken another one. And this is a very respectable tournament. I've talked to several coaches that were in this tournament last year, and they said it was fantastic, that it was competitive. They felt really privileged to be in it. They were treated with with respect, and so I'm excited for our kids to feel that. It probably is a different feel than the NIT was last year.
Do you have to do anything special to kind of spark or motivate the group to compete, or are they ready to go?
We'll see. We'll see. I don't. It wouldn't take me very much to be motivated with where we have been sent, and obviously not a lot of respect for our body of work. So it wouldn't take me very long at all to get motivated, but different people are motivated by different things, and we'll see.
Have the players reacted to that part too, seeding and having everyone on board?
I don't think they're as much in tune, maybe. I think this is a learning experience for all of them. So I think, if it happened 2 or 3 times in a row, they'd probably have a little problem with it, but I think it's all a learning experience, and I hate to say that because you wish that it wasn't. You wish that they knew how to win a championship and flip that switch really quick and go to a conference tournament, but I think that's all a learning experience for young people, and we'll be better the next time that it happens if it does, and it's all part of growing as a program.
How does the program gain national respect? Do you just have to keep pumping out good seasons every year?
Yeah, I think it's twofold. Obviously if you look at our league, we've got to do some work as a whole. I think the league was very disappointed that A, we didn't get in, and B, we only had one in the WBIT. So I think that we've got to address scheduling and understanding of the net, all of those things. It's clearly not just a UTSA issue right now. I think we really have to look at how we're doing collectively in the American. I'll definitely look at our schedule and see what I can do better to put ourselves in a better position. I think everybody's learning about the net, and there's not a lot of people happy right now, to be honest with you. It's been a interesting subject this year, as you've probably read, but again, we have to wipe all that, as you asked. It is what it is, and we have a chance to lace up our shoes and compete and be blessed that we're doing that, and we need to show up for UTSA and the Americans.
I have a sidebar to that thought, Coach. Is there ever any NCAA conversation that more weight should be given to the body of work in a regular season rather than what's compacted into a conference tournament in 4 or 5 days?
You're probably asking the wrong person. I think we all need an answer to that.
You guys haven't lost much this year, but you bounce back every time Is that what you expect from your team?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, we're playing a conference champion on their home court. So by any means do I think this is going to be an easy task. I think it's going to be a fantastic experience that I hope we're on the good end of. But I think we'll respond. I think we'll be competitive for sure.
Can you tell us about Yvonne regime? Power forward, 20 points, 9 rebounds a game.
Experience, I think that's the big thing. I mean, she's been playing a lot of basketball for a lot of years, and just a powerful, competitive basketball player that is pretty relentless on the boards.
Her stat line kind of looks like Jordan's.
It's a
Leads
little
the
bit,
team in like 4 categories.
Yeah, definitely a different player, but impact-wise, yes.